Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? Alright, so actually I'm gonna start the stream. I'm gonna let you guys pick the world seed here. So it's either if you guys just have a common decision in the chat, I'll choose that one. Otherwise, I'll just pick whatever one sounds about right. I knew that the 6-7s were coming out. My name is crazy. Bro wants me to throw my name out there. You know what? We'll do... Do we do that random one, or do we do the 6-7s? What do you think? Alright, fine. I'm gonna steal... clarifies. Hopefully that's enough. This is a bad seed, it's Clarify's fault. We're starting on a tree. I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. Put my phone number backwards is crazy. Alright, we'll take it. I guess I'll grab a little wood and then I'll start answering some questions. I'll probably start in the spreadsheet. I got a spreadsheet with some. And once I get through some of those, I'll start answering the ones in the chat. So feel free to throw them in the banner and I'll get to them as quick as I can. Does everything look good? Like, is the stream laggy at all, or is it pretty good? Alright, sweet. What do you guys want me to do in this world? Should I, like, keep this one for future streams, or should I just do it for this one? Okay, why is there, like, 6 layers of dirt? I think Clarify messed it up. This was not the seed. Build a house, build an island? Why would you build an island? Do it for yesterday's stream? What? Build on an island. Okay, maybe we will do that. We'll have to find something. Bro, I can't even mine this straight. Yeah, glad you enjoyed it. I can't even craft straight, goodness. You can tell how often I actually play this game. Alright, I guess I'll pull up some of the questions here. I'll pull up some from the spreadsheet. I guess we'll start with Gwen's, that's pretty fitting. So, Gwen asked, how do you edit without getting bored to death? Well, like, I guess this is a weird question because I do get bored pretty often, but I think it's just a bunch of little things that I try to do throughout the day to, like, make it less boring. I think one of the, like, the biggest things I do is, like, I have some things I set in place that are really dumb and sound kind of strange, but, like, they kind of allow me to continue going even when I am bored. So definitely top 3 things are, I'd say, going for a walk is definitely number 1. I'd say number 2 is actually looking at a wall for like 15 minutes. Just sitting there, you stare at that wall, all of a sudden editing is actually pretty enjoyable. And then number 3, I don't know, I'll just throw on some music or something, honestly, but those are my weird things that I tend to do. And also, like, throughout the day, I tend to, like, start my day with the boring tasks and then move to the fun ones, and that'll That'll keep it a little bit more entertaining, but I guess some days I definitely do get bored quite a bit. Yeah, I do sit in After Effects quite a while, but at the same time, it's like After Effects is, I don't know, it's definitely my cup of tea some days, and other days I cannot stand that software. I think there's gonna be an island over here. I do have purpose when I release. There's a lot of purpose. I drink gasoline. Okay, I don't even drink like caffeine. Like all it takes for me to be actually like filled with energy is like a spoonful of honey, and I drink that on my voiceover days. I need that. Maybe I should start drinking gasoline. You have an island build idea? What is it? What is it? I'm not too good at building, so don't expect too much from me. Why do you think made my last video perform well? Honestly, I think it's a few things. I think the main thing is like YouTube has this weird thing where like they have new channels, and when new channels like have a okay decent video, they kind of promote it a little more. But also I think people enjoyed it quite a lot, even if theoretically some of the other metrics weren't up too high. I don't know. I think people genuinely like found it helpful because I tried to just give as much value as I could, I guess. The timeline doesn't look very good until you go into After Effects, because a lot of it is like just made in After Effects, rendered and thrown in Premiere. All right, I'm gonna head back to this spreadsheet and see what else I got. Well, I got one from Adam Games because it was his birthday, so I don't even know if he made it, honestly, but his was, what drove you into making informational Minecraft content? Is it working better than your past attempts at content creation? Honestly, I'd say like one of the biggest things that probably drove me to make this sort of content instead of just the other stuff is I just saw a need for it. And I used to, when I started off making videos, it was such a pain to try to like do all these repetitive tasks and do all these things and keep them high quality while posting at any certain like decent time, I guess. And I think the biggest thing is I just wanted to make something out there that's like actually decent. And I know I'm a perfectionist, so it's like I try to get stuff out there that, you know, is going to work well, even if it's not that much. But I think just trying to help people make better videos for them, I don't know, I enjoy that a lot more than me just trying to make my own videos better. My timeline scares you. This is actually a great spot. There's no island over here, though. I have a few questions in the spreadsheet. I did like a thing where people could ask questions before I actually started the stream, just so I'd have a few to start off, and then I have some more that I'll be answering later just in, you know, the banner or whatever. But yeah, if you ask him in the chat, I might not see him. I might be able to see him real quick, but it just kind of depends, so. I mean, I guess DaVinci and Adobe, that's like the debate of the century. They're both solid, honestly. I think Premiere is just, like, there's so many things you can do in DaVinci, but a lot of them are just so complicated using nodes and all that sort of stuff. So if you start figuring out nodes and you really, like, get the hang of that, I think it could be, honestly, pretty solid, but I just haven't learned nodes and all that sort of stuff, so I just stick with Premiere. Some days I cap my PC out quite a lot, so I have the shaders turned down a little bit, but yeah, my After Effects projects sometimes are not very well optimized. W block placement. What do I do on this YouTube channel? I teach people how to make better Minecraft videos, and I make things to make them have better Minecraft videos, I guess. It's like the main premise. Bro's never seen me before, and he just saw my stream. That's crazy. Is there anything in this world? This world actually might be cursed. There's no village. There's no island. Oh my, now I'm out of food. I think there's a fox over here. I don't want to kill that, but maybe I just will. You know what? Maybe I'll kill it just for Gwen. Oh wait, no, it's a dog. I would never kill a fox, never. Okay, there's actually just... Oh, there's their cow. Let's go. These things are the weirdest cows. I still have, like, never played on this version, so... If there's anything, like, crazy new, and I have no idea what it is, just don't question it. The next video, when that one's coming out... Honestly, I couldn't tell you. It's, I got a lot of things I gotta do, and I also gotta, like, keep up on a whole bunch of other things that, like, other creators usually don't have to deal with. So I think it'll be a really good video, honestly. But it's just, there's a lot of things I have to make, a lot of things I have to learn and do. And then, once I get it out, I think it'll help a ton. 2 years at least? No. It won't take 2 years. If it takes 2 years, maybe I'll just have to retire. Actually, my last video, I did have a deadline. That's why I, like, recorded the voiceover when I was sick, but I usually get deadlines once I start making progress on the edit, because, like, at the beginning it's hard to predict, because I don't even know exactly what direction the video's going to take until I figure out the edit. 3 years? This is horrible. I'm just getting roasted with my upload schedule. Hey, at least I'm trying to stream. I don't know if you guys want me to stream more or do some streams so I can kind of, like, not just be dead, but... Alright. I'm gonna die in this if I don't find a sheep here. I'm, like, tragic at this. Oh, look. I summoned them. Alright, after I sleep, I'm gonna answer another question from the spreadsheet. I gotta get to answering questions. I gotta stop playing this game. Oh, okay. Alright. Next question. Who was your biggest inspiration to start making content? This one's a big... It actually took a while to try to remember this one, but I think it was Speed Silver, honestly. Like, his videos, they were just something different about them. I know they're kind of, like, very commonly copied nowadays, but honestly, just like his sort of style of editing, I don't know, there's something kind of interesting about it, and I just thought it was pretty sick. Make next video learning speedrunning. I am not a speedrunner. I cannot speedrun to save my life. I'd probably die just because I'm, like, stressed at the Ender Dragon or something. I don't know. This cow is actually just crazy. Oh my goodness, look at all this kelp. Alright, let's see. What else do I even have in this spreadsheet? Someone asked if I will release template packs for purchaser creators. I don't even know exactly what that means, but I'm assuming that it's from the Best Harrison. I'm assuming that he's talking specifically about ones that are for creators. I could be wrong though. I could just be completely wrong. If I release ones for creators, I mean, maybe not, but I'll probably release some other packs in the future. There's going to be a whole bunch of them. I have some plans. I just gotta figure out the order I want to do them in. and actually make them because they take forever. Copy and paste 20 questions from ChatGPT. All right, final spam questions. Let's. I'm gonna try to go through some pretty quick. So we'll see. We'll see. When did I start editing? This one's from. Oh, I can't pronounce that. There's no way. Nabaya. I'm gonna go Nabaya. That's what I'm going for. I think it's probably been. I don't even know how long it's been. I think it's been like 5 years maybe. But like when I started at first, I didn't really show anyone my videos. I just kind of like played the game. I think I made some SMP applications, but I didn't really show them anything, and they were not very good at all. Like I would like switch between Java and Bedrock just for shots, and it would look so weird. Which I don't know why. I played on Java, but I somehow would take my shots from Bedrock because I thought RTX was the coolest thing ever. Even though I think shaders are objectively just better, but you know, I guess that's opinions. Okay, clarification. Really, 5 hours? You are obsessed with me spending 5 hours in After Effects. He asked, when are you gonna stop spending 5 hours in After Effects? And you know what? 5 hours isn't that bad. 5 hours is not that bad. I've had way worse days. The spreadsheet chat is killing me. I should like split screen this. Because then I can't read the chat at the same time. I have the weirdest setup right now. Okay, I'm gonna start answering some of the questions that you guys submitted in the actual chat. Oh my goodness, there's so many! Okay, alright, I gotta figure out how to get up here. Oh boy. Alright. I guess we'll start from the top. Is there a way to get UI Expander cheaper or free? I'm not gonna say too much on that, but I do have some plans that might just be right up your alley in the future of something that would probably suit you better. The reason it took forever to make, like I probably spent like 4 months making it because I didn't realize how absurdly like I don't even know. Minecraft UIs are just not always in the same placement. They are just so random. So like, even if you have like the same scale of UI at different resolutions, they might just move it 5 pixels to the left just because they feel like it. Like, I don't understand why they would do that. But that is like peak Mojang right there, I guess. Look at his F3 menu. Bro, I think they changed it, didn't they? Does it even say it on here? I got a 4070 Ti for the graphics card, and then, like, way too much RAM. I don't even want to talk about the RAM, but somehow I cap it. Alright, let's see. What other questions do we have here? Someone sent us a question, just like a heart. I don't even know how to answer that. I'm not gonna question it. Let's choose. Okay, clarification. You asked what my favorite Black Pill song is. And I'm gonna be 100% honest. I have never heard that name in my entire life. Like, I couldn't tell you who you're talking about in the slightest. So yeah, I just can't answer that one. I like have the most boring music taste ever. I just like listen to good old classical music or something. Apollo? Oh yo, Apollo's here. That's crazy. I actually watched your videos. I quite enjoyed them. Yours always had that extra cinematic vibe. I don't watch too much YouTube anymore, so I definitely could watch some of them. But I did see the cinematic universe one. That was pretty enjoyable. Alright, what do we got next? Oh, I guess you said, someone said, real Mtor, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. He said, make a video on how to perfectly edit Minecraft videos in editing softwares like Premiere Pro and Detail. Like, I could, but I feel like that's just, like, easier said than done, because I feel like those sort of videos, they're, like, all over the place, but there's only so much, like, you can teach, because it almost has to either be pretty general or extremely long. So it's like, I don't know, I prefer kind of breaking it up into, like, smaller little bite size and actually kind of understand certain parts just a little bit at a time. But bro, YouTube definitely did not make the Q&A UI very good. I swear, it's like spammed my entire chat with these things I don't think I can even get rid of. YouTube. Max does code is heading out. All right. Let's see what other questions we got. The name of the font. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna... I think it's... Is it Minecraft alt lowercase? I don't know. It's slightly modified though, so it's like it's just the same font, but just slightly modified with some of those breaks and stuff. It's nothing crazy. Like I've seen people use it all the time in their videos. It's whatever, but like I sent something in my Discord. I got an FAQ, and there's like 3,000 fonts over there. So I mean, I don't know. I think spamming the same font, any good font, like if you overdo it, it's just too much. So I don't know. I mean, I'd say if you're looking for a font, the best thing you can do is you just try to find like 2 or 3 fonts that really kind of go together and fit your brand. So like, you'll definitely want one bold one, and then you probably want one that's more like, I don't know, just for large amounts of text. And then sometimes you want one in between, so it's kind of like a semi-bold. And usually if you have 3 that just like really go well together, doesn't really matter what the fonts are. They'll just look pretty solid. Like I usually use just 3 in my videos. Bro, I don't know how to get rid of this disaster on my screen. I wish I could just like show it to you. It just like the chat, it just spams the question. I don't know who designed this in the YouTube UI. I did not know Q&As would look like this, but they definitely didn't make it very easy for anyone to read and keep an eye on. But I guess it is what it is. That's why it's so hard, because I have to go back and forth between questions and then this. I wonder if I could just like delete some of these. This is the most scuffed chat ever. I know if I ever do a Q&A stream again, I'm not using YouTube's Q&A feature because it's actually the worst. Let's see. What's the best program to record Minecraft? I mean, I'd say it's kind of depends. If you have a PC that can run OBS, which isn't crazy to run OBS. I feel like it just came from this way. Then you definitely want to use OBS. I know my old PC, I couldn't even run OBS, to be honest, so I just kind of used some knockoff software that just kind of did an okay job, but OBS is definitely the best. And maybe I'd make a guide on it, but I feel like there's a lot of guides on OBS already, so that's almost like kind of pointless. I mean, you can definitely find one, but it's kind of hard to make a guide because all the settings depend on your PC, really. Do I have any tips to learn how to make cinematics in Minecraft? I mean, the reason I think I got kind of good at them is I spent a long time like actually researching them and all these little things. And realistically, I didn't use most of those little things, but I did end up using like some of the main things. And honestly, it's just a whole lot of practice. I think people can tell you like all these things like rule of thirds and to lower your FOV, but it's just a lot more about practice and pinpointing the camera movements. I think flashbacks made it so much easier though, because before with replay mod, I just could not get shots to look as good as with flashback. I'm kind of shocked it took this long for flashback to exist. I have like 2 pixels left on my screen. This is a tragedy. Let's see, what else do we got here? Okay, okay. Gwen asked, do you ever plan on making stuff for like this for editing, other editing softwares? In the future, if I did, DaVinci would definitely be next best, because just to me, it's like Premiere and DaVinci. If you have a PC and you're not on Premiere or DaVinci, I don't see there to be another really close option. I think there's Affinity. That's okay. So I guess there's that too, which is making a lot of progress. So maybe that'll be a third option. But I don't know, it'd probably be DaVinci, and I'd probably have to find someone who is way more experienced in DaVinci than me and just kind of like do a partnership with them so we can kind of teach stuff together. But I don't know. I don't think I've ever used DaVinci. I actually started on Filmora, so it's definitely quite the change. Okay. Are you hydrated enough, twin? I got a bunch of water. Am I drinking it? No, not really. I kind of chugged dinner, like my mom finished dinner 3 minutes before the stream was supposed to start, so I don't think I've ever eaten so fast in my life, but water's overrated anyway. Oh my, how do I get rid of... I'm gonna have to like reset the Q&A. Maybe that would do it at some point. Because I can't even see the chat anymore. It's so bad. I can see one message. I kind of want to show you guys this. You can see my pain. Wait, let me pull it out. There's got to be a way to show this real quick. You guys got to join me in my pain. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me just go ahead and add a source real quick. Window capture. Okay, this is what I have to see. What is this, YouTube? You can't make this up. How am I supposed to read the chat when I have this on my screen? Like, I actually can't even read the chat. How do I get rid of this? There's gotta be a way to actually just get rid of this stuff. This is horrible. There's just no way. YouTube is a multi-billion-dollar company and this is the best they got. I can't see anything. All right, let's see. Let's find another question. We'll just turn this off and we'll attempt to play Minecraft while I try to see this chat. Okay. Do you think LeBron James is the best? I mean, I guess it depends. They say he's the GOAT, but I just don't really watch any of that sports and basketball, so I really don't. What's your favorite music genre? I think music genre, I'd have to go with classical, even though it's kind of probably not some days, but it's just the fact that it allows me to actually concentrate. Everything else, like, it's way better, but I just can't concentrate while I listen to anything. I have like a really funky mind. I cannot multitask, so I can't even listen to a podcast and edit. That just doesn't work. Is it okay, someone asked, is it necessary to have the entire Adobe suite, or is Premiere Pro and After Effects good enough? Honestly, I think Photoshop's okay, but I'm gonna be honest with you, the last thumbnail, I made the entire thing in After Effects, and then I just brought it over to Photoshop to color grade it. Like, I do not really use Photoshop much, because it's just a whole nother thing for me to try to figure out. And I'm just kind of stuck on After Effects at this point. I use it way too much. It's like my crutch. So I would say if you're gonna do Premiere Pro, After Effects is definitely a really nice thing to have, because Premiere Pro, it is kind of limited compared to just straight up DaVinci Resolve. But I guess it depends on what sort of videos you make. Some videos you can get away with just basic sort of things anyway. What else do we got? Someone asked, are we going to see videos? You inspired me to make shorts, but I'm not as good as yours. You should have seen my first video. I think that might be the worst video on the entire internet. So, like, no one is going to actually start good. There's just no point of comparing off the bat. What you should just try to do is just try to get good at your software. Just enjoy and have fun with it. Like, I just tried not to look at too many other people and compare yourself to them, because it's just going to make it a lot harder for you to continue to just grow as you go. I mean, honestly, that's just how it is with a lot of things, but... Do you have any tips on flashback shots? I think the biggest tip that, like, is underused is I see a lot of people, they're using, like, smooth keyframes and all this stuff. I definitely mess with keyframes, but I think linear keyframes are underrated. Like, when you're doing some subtle zoom, I always try to add some, like, you know, all these different keyframes with it. I'd literally just throw a couple linear keyframes on it and just do some subtle zoom. That'll add a lot more than just trying to do some crazy things if it doesn't turn out very well. We gotta run Portal. Okay. What's the difference between After Effects and Premiere? I mean, After Effects is basically like Premiere, but it just has like a whole bunch more stuff you can do. It's basically built for animation and more complex like effects and all that sort of stuff, so it's definitely not everyone's cup of tea, but some people enjoy After Effects more, some people enjoy Premiere. Premiere's way more simple, and it's meant more for trying to do things efficiently, and After Effects is more for, like, I don't know, higher complexity effects, I guess. What else do we got? Are you jobless? Okay, so I have a summer job, so I'm not jobless, but during the winter I don't currently have a job. I did apply for a couple. They never got back to me, so currently, I guess you could say I'm unemployed. I guess that's the word for it, but in the summer I do have a job and they'll probably want me back, so I'll try to not do too many hours so I can continue doing all this sort of stuff, but it's actually a pretty enjoyable job, to be honest. Oh, this is gonna... Nice. Ooh. Okay. Someone asked if I take a lot of screenshots while I'm doing cinematics. Okay, I asked that. And I mean, I do definitely take some, but I don't take as many as I used to. I used to take a whole bunch to try to line it up. Now I've just kind of figured out how to, like, just do a little bit of math and line them up through chords, so I don't take many screenshots. I do a lot of pre-renders, though. I do render things to be like, you know, just actually decide if they look decent enough to keep or not. So I guess it depends, but... Oh, there's a fun biome. Do you have paid presets for Premiere? Believe it or not, like, I don't know if you're talking about me specifically with iEdit, the way I edit, or if you're talking about selling, but I don't have any for sale right now, but I have never bought or used a preset in my entire life. Except for the last video I bought, right, I actually got Finzar like 5 free presets so I can see how they work, and they were kind of... That's kind of what inspired me to make the transition pack, because I was just like, is this really the best thing that you have to do? It was kind of complicated. It was almost worse than just making it myself, but... And it just didn't turn out very good no matter what I did, I don't know. But other than that, I've never bought a preset ever. I just kind of figured it out the hard and painful way. How much time should I be spending on script writing for a video? I'd honestly say script writing is one of the most important things, so it kind of depends. I usually plan... Ooh, dog. I usually plan my scripts and my shots at the same time, at least kind of. But it also depends on the sort of videos you make. Some, you know, you don't need much script writing because the whole video is kind of planned out and you just have a little bit of backstory, I guess. And other ones, the whole video is scripted. So it kind of depends, but I'd say you definitely want to spend maybe... I don't know, I'm gonna say 20% of like your time writing the script and trying to get that down. At least that's what I spend. I probably do a little more than average, but I also do things in a very different way than average, so I guess can't really talk. Let's see. When editing a Minecraft video, what's this? Okay. Oh, Apollo asked, when editing a Minecraft video, what's the line between something that looks cool and staying in theme with Minecraft? I think that's honestly a big one, because I see a lot of people and they'll just kind of spam a lot of effects. But that's something I kind of had to hold back on with this style of editing, because I'm trying to keep it on theme with Minecraft. I always say the best effects are the ones you honestly can't tell whether they're effects or they're real. And obviously animations are, you know, a pretty big thing that I tend to keep a little more simple. But I see a lot of people, they'll overdo effects. I don't know exactly where the line is. It just depends on your style of editing. But I do have some things that look cool. It's usually good if you can find a good, like, perfect middle ground where it's like it looks cool, but it's also staying relatively close. But you can definitely experiment a lot. I mean, that's how I find most of my stuff. I just, like, experiment, and half the time it's unintentional. Like I'll come across things by accident and then I'll just go down a rabbit hole. But I don't know, bro. It sucks. I can't even like see the chat at the moment. I'm gonna have to like end the Q&A thing and redo it after I answer these so I can see the chat again. All right, let's see. What predictions do you have for Minecraft Live tomorrow in terms of new content? Wait, is Minecraft Live actually tomorrow? It probably is. I don't know if he's talking about like my live stream or Minecraft Live. It said Minecraft Live. There's no way. Because I also wouldn't know about these things. I'm like uncultured, but still. It is actually tomorrow. Okay, I have no idea. This is news to me. It's kind of crazy. I don't really pay attention to that as much as I used to. But I probably should have known that that was tomorrow. I mean, I honestly don't know. What sort of things are you thinking they're going to add? Like, is there already some predictions and leaks? There probably is out there. Oh, Dungeons, dude. Dungeons was actually kind of fun. I think Dungeons, I preferred that over Legends, and I don't know. There was something really interesting about it. Tell us about the news again. Oh, that sounds about right. Is this like a two-house village? Oh, there's another one. Anything good? Alright, wait. Okay. Okay, so I actually just can't see the questions anymore. I actually cannot see the questions. There's no... What is going on? I might actually have to, like, restart it because I genuinely cannot see the chat, the questions, or anything on my screen. It is just a giant line of stuff. There's gotta be a way to fix this. This is insane. What if I just like okay, if I just exit out of this chat and I try to load it on just YouTube, maybe it'll show? Wait, is it gonna work? Okay, I think I just had to reload the chat. Okay, so I can kind of see. This is a little scuffed, but it's better than what I was reading before, I guess. Okay, this is good. This is good. What do we got? Oh boy. How do you come up with long form video ideas? I mean, I guess this one, I just personally like to use a lot of pen and paper over, you know, trying to type it and just come up with things. I'll literally just like take myself to somewhere comfortable or enjoyable like a chair. And I'll just sit there with pen and paper and write down some really dumb ideas. And most of the time it's really dumb. You know, they're like not even remotely realistic, but sometimes I'll come up with something that's actually kind of interesting. I prefer that over what a lot of people do. I mean, they'll kind of look around, they'll see what everyone's doing, and then they'll kind of like try to do almost the same thing. And I guess it works. It just depends on if you're trying to go for like something new, something original, or if you're just trying to like get a bunch of views. I do it in a really funky way though, so honestly, I guess either way. Let's see. How old am I? I don't know if I want to answer that question. I feel like an old man some days. I don't know. I might skip that one. What's your favorite shader pack, texture pack, or combo? I mean, ever since I discovered like the Euphoria patches, because I always loved complementary. It's like a kind of add-on for complementary, and it adds just a few simple things. But throwing that just on some vanilla Minecraft, I don't really use resource packs. So I don't know, I've always liked the way that this looks. And complementary is definitely my favorite shader. What specs do I have on my PC? I have a 4070 Ti for the card. I think I have like a 1300K for the CPU, and then I have like 64 gigs of RAM for that's Corsair Vengeance DDR5. And then, oh boy. I also have, I don't know, I have like 6 terabytes of storage, and I almost capped it out. This is horrible. I need to like go through and get rid of some stuff. It's a disaster. Alright, let's see. What other questions do we got? This is the most scuffed stream setup ever. There's a whole lot of things about ideas. How do I stay motivated every time? Honestly, sometimes I don't know. I think I rely very little on motivation, because like it's solid to have motivation, but if you just go off of motivation, that's what I used to do. And it would just be inconsistent. So I just enjoy it, I guess, enough to just keep doing it even when I'm not motivated. Some days I definitely have to like take a break or take a, nap or something just to reset. But I quite enjoy it. And honestly, compared to some of the stuff I do all day, like fixing bugs and all that, editing is usually the more fun thing. So I guess to the point where it's like I look forward to editing instead of it being like the chore of the video, I guess. How up to date are you with Minecraft news, drama, and controversy? Okay, well, clearly I'm not up to date at all. I didn't even know Minecraft Live was tomorrow. Like, pay attention to that stuff. I used to be like obsessed with it. And now I just don't watch as much YouTube or stay up to date with that sort of stuff. So I guess I don't really have a specific way of knowing about it unless someone tells me about it. Then I'll usually know. But other than that, I am not up to date. I know about nothing about this game sometimes. Face reveal when? I don't know. I think I wouldn't be mind doing it, but it's just like there's almost no need to do it, I guess. I think if I stream more consistently, I might end up getting like a face cam or something. But I don't feel the need for it to be like a big deal or something. So I don't know, I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't have any like specific plans for like I'm not doing a dream face reveal. I'm definitely not having a full video for it. But yeah. Someone said they want to buy a new PC that can run like complementary at 60 FPS. I mean, I built my own PC, but to be honest, I don't know exactly what you're looking for, because that sort of thing is I don't know that much about all the specs nowadays, and there's all these new cards coming out. I just stick with mine because it works most of the time, and it's like... Please tell me I didn't go in circle. Please tell me I actually did not go in a circle. Oh my... Fun fact, I suck with directions. There's no amount of Google Maps that'll help me. You know, Apollo, I might be willing to do a collab with you. See, I've been offered, like, some collabs, but I don't know, there's something about your videos, your cinematics. I would be down to maybe do a collab in the future. I know right now I'm putting a lot of time just into my next video and all that sort of stuff. But I may be down to do a collab in the future. I don't know, I guess we'll see what happens. I do want to do some, like, editing projects for other creators and stuff as well. Like, I don't know, just some passion projects, just some things like on some other fun videos, so I guess we'll see, but I definitely would be down. Alright, I actually just went in a circle. I think something... What should I even do next? I'll look at chat for a second here. What should I do next? Because I need to do something, or I will just literally run around in circles. Go to the nether? Okay, maybe I should... I found 2 villages, and then I, like, circled around to another one. Am I good at PvP? Absolutely not. I cannot with PvP. That's like, I'm the worst at that. I mean, we could try building a house. I just haven't found the spot yet. I need to just stop running in circles and go in one consecutive I'm going backwards again. Alright, this way. This way. I don't think we've gone this way yet. Yikes. Alright, I'm gonna find a really nice spot and I'm just gonna drop and build a house. We're gonna build a nice, wonderful looking house. Hopefully. Yikes. That's what happens when I try to read chat. Well, also a dirt shack. I don't want to do a dirt shack. Maybe I'll upgrade all the way up to some whopping oak wood planks. Who knows? It's got to be something good. Otherwise, I'm just gonna become a meme of building. Let's go some iron. It was so weird. I've never streamed before, so cut me just the tiniest bit of slack. But I guess it could be worse. I haven't done anything that bad that I know of yet, so guess we'll see. Ooh, attempted a speed bridge, but I can't do that anymore. Okay, at least we're going in, like, the same direction now. Alright, let's see. What will be the next video about? That's definitely a weird wording, but I know what you're saying. I don't know if I leak that. I think it would be better if I don't. I mean, I could leak the general thing, I guess. But even then, I feel like it would be better if it's just a surprise. I mean, I'm still working on putting it all together and all that sort of stuff. And then I gotta get to work on editing, and that'll take a second. So I think it'll be better. I think I'm just gonna leave that one for debate amongst you guys. Someone said they're making like a Manhunt series, and they want to like do the whole thing cinematic, but they want to do like the UIs. I think they're talking probably about like putting them in the cinematics. I might make a video for that in the future. I guess that's kind of complicated for me to explain, but really all you're trying to do is line it up with like the camera angle, and you could use basic 3D inside of Premiere. I'd try to keep the shots with the UIs. I try to keep them pretty simple, to be honest, because if you're trying to like animate them and it's not just some simple like more linear camera movement, it's like way harder than if you just do some simple movements and just put it in 3D space. But wow. If War Thunder asked to sponsor you, what would you say? I don't know, to be honest. I'm not a big sponsor guy. I don't know. Maybe I'll do sponsorships in the future, but I don't know. I feel like they take a lot away from a video. I might just try to hold off from sponsorships. I mean, it's War Thunder. Like, I don't even know who doesn't know about War Thunder. I'm uncultured and I know about that game, but... Greetings. Do I plan to make videos using my skills with cinematics? I actually do. Probably not for myself. Like, I'm probably not going to make just normal Minecraft videos. I'll probably stick with education. But for other people, I might do some collabs in the future and use some of my cinematics. Because I got a lot of things. Like, my last video, I kind of toned it down a little bit because I didn't want to put a whole bunch of transitions in the intro that you didn't know how to do after the video. But I definitely got some cool things I would be down to try again and re-experiment with in the future on other people's videos, so I guess we'll see. Do you have any editing inspirations, or are you freestyling it the whole time? I mean, and at this point, I don't really pay attention to many other people's like editing, so I guess not anymore. Obviously, like, I was inspired by Speed Silver's editing, but that's kind of more what inspired me to start, and not necessarily what inspires me to keep going and like how I edit. So, I don't know, I freestyle a lot, because I feel like the more I look at other people's edits, the more I accidentally kind of start copying things, and I prefer to just figure out how to do it and then show it to you guys, but I don't know. Let's see. No. Okay, let's see. I might actually build up here. This looks like a good spot. Even though I should stop placing these ugly blocks everywhere. Okay, let's see. Is this the spot? Oh, this is so the spot. Look at that view. Or do we go up there? Where do you guys want me to build this hopefully not anticlimactic, but probably anticlimactic house? Ooh, and there's a cherry grove. Okay, this is actually the spot. Oh, and there's a rune portal. Okay, this seed actually isn't as bad. I take it back, clarification, the seed isn't that bad, but it definitely did have like 8 things of dirt to get the stone, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, maybe I could just build it right there on the edge. That's like in between a whole bunch of other things. Okay, why do I have 3 lodestones? What is, like, that's kind of crazy. It feels like it should be not very common, but maybe they updated it. I don't know. I'm a little behind in that department. Okay, let's see. Oh, I see someone asked, how many years of experience do I have with Premiere Pro and After Effects? In After Effects, I was definitely afraid to learn it. Like I just started in Premiere and that's like all my videos were just in Premiere. I was kind of afraid to learn After Effects because it just looked like a lot. Like I opened it, I'm just like, there's no way I'm gonna figure this out. And honestly, I don't even remember if I watched a tutorial, if I just started spamming buttons and stuff. But like my first things were so bad. And I've watched a few tutorials for some like effects, but I don't know. A lot of it was just me figuring out. That's probably not the best way to learn it. And honestly, it's probably like the worst way I could have possibly chosen to learn the thing. But I guess it works, and it definitely... I learn new things all the time still, because I just never learned the right way, I guess. Alright, let's head back to questions. Okay, someone asked, what percentage of your video is made with Premiere and what percentage After Effects? I think last video, I would say I made... It was almost 50-50, but I'd say it was like 55% After Effects and probably the other 45 in Premiere. I mean, most of the things I could have done in Premiere, but I just chose to do them in After Effects because I usually play that a lot or use that a lot more. So I'm just more comfortable with After Effects, but... I'd say the majority of it could have been made in Premiere, but some of the animations, obviously, Premiere limits certain easing graphs and stuff, so it's a little bit harder to make them as smooth, but you definitely can. So, yeah, probably about 55 and 45. Does YouTube monetize your videos? Not yet, not yet. I'm not yet monetized. So, yeah. Let's see, what else do we got? I'm gonna try to make a cherry grove house. I've never made a cherry grove house, so oh man. Alright, I guess we're making an iron axe. Do I make my thumbnails from Flashback Mod? Yeah, the last one I just used Flashback Mod and then I rendered it as a screenshot. This next one, I think I made it mostly in Blender and After Effects. I didn't use any screenshots. I guess that gives you a little something for my video, but it's probably not correct because that is not what the video's about, but... Ooh, this is an interesting question. Is there something I would tell Adobe to change about their programs if I had the CEO in front of me? Honestly, I think the biggest thing is actually just the small things. Because there's so many like small inconsistencies in between some of their softwares that actually kill me. And I don't know, it's either that or the bugs in After Effects, because there are some bugs that just don't make any sense at all. But I think they're working on the bugs. I'd probably just say some of the inconsistencies in the software and maybe giving Premiere a little bit more ability to do like some simple effects. Like I was searching yesterday inside of Premiere and I couldn't even find just like a normal fill effect. You need to use like either a tint or like a color gradient. I might just be stupid, but I just could not find a just one color fill like the alpha channel of a layer effect, which I thought was kind of crazy. But it's just like some simple things that should be in all the softwares, but somehow they're just like not the same naming or not the same thing. And it's actually just annoying when I'm bouncing back and forth. I don't know what other blocks look good with cherry. I have no idea what other blocks look good with cherry. So hopefully I can get cherry to look good with something, but I don't really know. I'm sorry if I'm missing a few of your questions, like the YouTube questions Q&A. I thought it was just going to be like a nice, simple, you know, displayed nice order chat, but it's all over the place. I didn't think it was this bad, but I see why people still sometimes use like just a form or something, I guess. Guess I should have stuck with that. It's not broken, don't fix it. What made me interested on opening a channel exactly not for playing Minecraft? I think the biggest thing is I would like spend so much time playing Minecraft for my videos, but that was like never my favorite part. That was just like the part I had to do. And then I'd spend time animating, and I'd get a little bit of time in that, and then I have to spend hours recording. I just never enjoyed the recording process for some reason, even though I love Minecraft. I just never enjoyed just sitting there like on an SMP grinding away and all that sort of stuff. So I just kind of tried to figure out how I can possibly make some really good videos without all that extra time spent just recording the game, because I didn't like it that much. Like, you should definitely like the game if you're going to make videos like that. So I'd say that was just it. I just spend time animating. I enjoy that way more. Did we get that gold block? Maybe not. Okay, what is gonna look good with this? What do we got? Oh boy. Maybe we can... And we could try some stone variants. I don't know what... If I had calcite, that would be... Oh wait, that's snow. Is there any calcite over there? Kind of want to go check. I think some form of white would look cool with this, so let me just make a chest and lob everything in there. Smelt this over. Yeah. Should probably put that on. Someone asked, do you do YouTube for fun, for money, for popularity, or for something else? I guess it's a mix. It's not necessarily just for one thing. Like, obviously, I think the biggest thing is I just enjoy it. I enjoy teaching other people how to do it. I think that's a big thing. And obviously, you can make money off of it, so that's a thing, because it's like, if I couldn't make any money off of it, I couldn't afford to invest so much time into it. But I mean, I guess it's kind of just definitely not for the popularity. I don't know. I think popularity is kind of overrated. Just causes a lot of problems, but I quite enjoy just being able to like make stuff that I know is actually going to be helpful to other people. Do I make pants? While also knowing that it could come with a few other things in the future, I guess. Hopefully there's calcite over here. I made a pickaxe, well, whatever. Can I show you your mods? I think I just downloaded most of these just for like the minimum I'd need for a stream. I mean, I really don't use many mods. I use this one. Dynamic lights is definitely big. And obviously Iris and all that. This one's for streaming. Yeah, it's literally just nothing crazy. I don't know. I don't use many mods. I don't use many resource packs. I just keep it simple. It's just, I don't know. I prefer a nice simple Minecraft over all these extra excess mods, I guess. Someone asked if I was willing to review and give feedback on other people's edits. And he said, in that case, would it be for like a stream or in this stream? In this stream, definitely, probably not, because I think the biggest thing is I'm just trying to do a Q&A for this stream. You know, just kind of testing the waters, I guess. Maybe for a future stream, it definitely wouldn't be like a video. And there's only so much I can do, because it takes a while to actually review someone's video and give them some decent advice. Like, a lot of people send me their videos and ask me to review them, but it's like, there's only, you know, so much time in my day. So I just gotta try to optimize things, so sometimes I just have to leave it. But I think that would be a fun idea for a stream if you guys want something like that. I don't know if you guys would be down for that, but I'd probably be down to do a stream like that. So there's no kill site up here. You know, I was kind of hoping for one of those little kill site path things. But that just doesn't exist over here, so that's disappointing. Dang it. There's jungle. That's cool. Well, now I don't know what to use, because I feel like kill site or something white would have been the play with this. I guess I could get some iron. Watch me die with all this iron. Hopefully not. That would be a little tragic. What other questions do we have over here? I feel like I reload the chat every once in a while. Let's see. Yeah, there's clouds up here. Okay. Bro, this questions chat, it's not even in order either. It's like some things just make their way to the top and some things leave to the bottom for no apparent reason. I should have probably brought my bed over here, but I guess whatever. Okay. We have a little bit of iron. Can you do the special motion? What does that even mean? I feel like I'm missing something as per usual. I have no idea what that means. I don't know if I want to know what that means. Can I do the special motion? I don't know if I want to answer that one. How do I decide who the mods are on the stream? It was literally just a couple of my friends. Like, I knew them before I even, like, had a video do even remotely well on YouTube, so... I don't know, I guess there are a couple buddies. I'm probably, after this video, I'm gonna come up with a good modding system for, like, my streams, my Discord, and all that, so if anyone else wants to mod, they can kind of apply for that sort of thing. And then I don't have to make them do everything. But yeah, I think it's, like, mostly Gwen and Subby. They just kind of, like, do everything. Or W mods. When you started editing videos, did you learn it all gradually or right away and then show it on YouTube? I think it was a lot more gradual. Like, people see my channel, it's like, oh, you made 3 videos and they were decent. But at the same time, I made a lot of videos before that. I had some projects that never even got posted because of some other issues I couldn't even, like, control, which really sucks. But yeah, I worked on a lot of videos before, and that's kind of how I got better. Is even though no one saw them when they did get posted, and no one saw them, some of them because they did not get posted, I mostly just learned by kind of gradually just figuring things out and just making videos I want to make. Like, my first video, I spent way too much time on, like, perfecting it, when in reality the most of the video was just not that good, but I spent way too much time just, like, on the animations and all that for an overall not very good video. So I definitely did not put the time where it should have been. Like, I didn't spend much time on the thumbnail either, which just absolutely killed it. But it's like, I think the best thing with YouTube is, like, knowing how to just, you know, devise your time, because, like, obviously some channels you definitely want to put more emphasis on other things, but you don't want to, like, overdo one part without trying another part, because that's just going to make it so you're going to be disappointed if, you know, something happens. So someone asked, how much money do you make on YouTube considering you are a small channel? Also said, by the way, you're my favorite creator ever. Well, that feels like a stretch, but anyway. I mean, I guess technically nothing. It's like I'm not even monetized on YouTube, so I haven't really made any money from YouTube itself, I guess. I mean, so I don't really know yet. I mean, it is what it is, but I still quite enjoy it, and I still think it's worth my time. Someone asked, would I ever join the Sphere VC in the creator circle? I probably will. I have some plans for that in the future. That was something that I kind of wanted to do. Just, like, have it set up and be ready for as I, like, change it in the future. So right now it's kind of just a thing for when you buy UI Expander, just, like, as an extra little thank you. And it's just going to be hopefully a more small and, like, serious community, I guess. But I have more plans in the future that, like, right now it's not anything crazy. You know, it's like not much happens in there, but I do want to do some things in the future as it grows, so. Is this complimentary on Bound? It's, I forget this new menu, is so weird. It's reimagined with, like, Euphoria patches, so pretty close. I don't like Minecraft skins with a helmet. I think they look better with just no helmet, but I'm probably gonna die and regret that decision, so I'll just put it on. No, YouTube's just been taking a while. Someone asked, you have the subscribers, why haven't you been monetized yet? Watch hours isn't complete or something else. YouTube's just been taking absolutely forever, like, to review my AdSense account. And it declined it. I don't even know why. It was, like, a different account, but I might have just put in the wrong information somewhere. So I had to redo that. So it's still trying to get all that set up. So it's, I don't know. It takes a while, I guess, for all that to get all situated, so. since when? Someone said, so since when you started playing Minecraft like daily? I mean, I guess I don't really play Minecraft that much, to be honest. Like, if you see me in Minecraft, some of the time it's just I have it open, just testing things. Mostly I was testing stuff for the stream, but I don't really actually play the game very much. Like, I probably play, not including this stream, I probably usually play like maybe 2 hours a week of just playing with a friend, so nothing crazy. Okay. I'm actually disappointed. I guess I can try. Do I dare use diorite? I feel like if I use diorite, I'm gonna regret it. Like, I don't know if you can build something that looks good with diorite, but maybe? Alright, we're just gonna try diorite. If it looks bad, I guess sue me, but maybe if we get some polished diorite, it won't look too bad. Okay. What sort of, like, do you guys want me to stream in the future? Like, what other sort of streams would you guys want me to do? I just wanted to start off with a Q&A because there was definitely a lot of questions, so I thought I'd start off there. But what other sort of streams would you guys want me to do if you wanted to actually watch more streams? Wonderful. Okay, maybe we'll do diorite now, so... Learning how to speedrun. Bro, I cannot speedrun. There's zero way. Maybe I need RecRap to teach me how to speedrun. Someone get RecRap to teach me, and then maybe I'll be able to figure it out. Editing stream? I could do those. I feel like those would be boring. Maybe I could do a sort of stream where it's like I have a certain thing I have to make, whether it be like a transition animation. I don't know. But I know if you guys watched me edit, you'd probably be bored. I'd probably be bored. It's usually a lot more of a slow process than most people. Like, I'll spend hours just fixating on the easing curves of something, and it's just like... PvP club? Is that a server? Probably. RecRap 2 helpless man. I'm sure that'll get him. I'm sure that'll bring him right in. That's crazy. You made a video of speedrunning until RecRap coaches you. I mean, I could do an editing stream. It would mostly be in After Effects. I don't know how many of you guys even use After Effects, or if most of you... I don't know what all you use, but... Okay, there's some diorite. I guess we'll do andesite too. Someone said that would be good together. We'll polish them and then see if that does anything. I can teach you how to speedrun once I learn it myself is crazy. Why do you guys want me to speedrun? That would be a... Like, I guess that would be a killer video. I taught the slowest Minecraft player how to speedrun. But, I don't know if it's possible or not. Yeah, I don't understand how people learn bastions and all that stuff too. I just see it and I'm like, I mean, it looks like a bastion. I don't know what you want me to see through here. I don't know where all the gold is. Like, well, obviously some of them I know where the gold is, but I don't know where it is in the walls and all that weird stuff. Bed Wars stream? Oh, that would be the worst. I don't think I've ever played 1.8 in that actual version. I like playing 1.19. I mean, I haven't touched Bed Wars in years. You use the Photos app on Windows to edit your videos? What? That's crazy. That's a new one. I've heard a lot of different things, but I think that might just be a new one. I get that you use DaVinci because of the one-time payment. It is honestly like a huge difference. Like, I have a friend, he's making music, and FL Studio with the one-time payment, like, it looks so much better the more I'm like using Premiere and all that sort of stuff. I'm not a big subscription guy. That's why I'm trying to make most of my stuff not like subscriptions, so people can just do things the way they used to, where you buy software and then it's your software. Oh man. Alright, I think we got enough andesite. Oh, I almost just jumped off that cliff. Wow. I gotta reload the questions chat again. It's doing the weird thing. Alright, let's see. Okay. Alright, let's get to building this house. Do these actually look good together? I haven't really tested that. Oh, I guess they could look good. That could be like a cool... Oh, I broke my pickaxe. How wonderful. Be a cool, interesting thing. This is, I'm a little worried here. I don't know how I'm gonna make this look good. Should we do some terraforming? This is a little bit... No, I guess we could just start placing the floor there. Have the door be over here. What should I do for the floor? Options. What about, someone said, so what about making streams that you plan for future stuff so you see your options live? Isn't cool. Maybe I do streams like that. I don't know. Like, a lot of the stuff I do is pretty boring. I do have some decent stream ideas. I just don't know if people want me to stream a lot more. I mostly just want to stream so people like know I am alive, because I know my videos take way too long to actually make. What if we did like Ooh, I got an idea. Oh man, I need some more cobblestone. Alright, I think because like YouTube's Q&A feature is a little scuffed right now, and since it's slowed down a lot, I'm just gonna go ahead and end the Q&A in the actual chat. So feel free to just ask things in the chat now, and I think that'll just be easier because then I can keep an eye on the chat as well. Let me fix this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, nice. Do I have any future plan for affiliates? I may. I think affiliates, I do have a lot of future plans, but there's a lot of things I gotta do before that so I can like make it a little bit better. Cause like right now it's okay, but it's just like, I don't know, it's kind of a work in progress, I guess. Cause yeah, I do have an affiliates program. I made that a while ago, but it's definitely a work in progress. Everything's a work in progress. That just like sums it up. There's only so much progress I can work. I've been spending ages making videos, but they are flopping. I feel that. I spent absolute ages making a whole bunch of videos and all of them flopped. To be honest, I kind of expected the transition video to kind of flop too. I guess not flop, but just not really do too great. Like I was thinking maybe 1,000 or something. But I know YouTube's kind of a little funky sometimes. That's why at a certain point, like, it's weird. I was focusing so much on stats and all this, and then the transition video, I think I focused like the least on just all the stats. I was just like trying to make a really good video. And I don't know, that just seemed to work a little better for me, and I wasn't disappointed. Even like when the first 3 days I saw like 10 or 20 views, I wasn't really disappointed, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna smelt this cobblestone. I'm gonna take a break real quick so I can... I'm gonna step away for like a few minutes. I'll be back, but... Alright. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. It really feels like more stone would have smelted at this point, but... Okay, no, yeah, I'm not gonna smell the cobblestone. Not that crazy. I was just gonna try to make a weird textured floor and see if that looks even remotely acceptable. I should have grabbed more gravel. Actually, I'd rather make a pathway over here. Smell the cobblestone is crazy, though. Yikes. Should probably grab some normal cobblestone too. I should probably make a shovel. This is just tragic. Okay. This is a disaster of a hotbar. But I guess it'll get the job done. Hopefully. Is this gonna look like a weird blob of junk, or it's gonna look like a path? We'll see. It's... oh boy. Thank you, welcome back. Break it. Don't question my Minecraft. I never claimed to be good at this game. I simply enjoy the game. There's a difference. If I ever claim to be good at the game, I will immediately be humbled. I just guarantee it. I got a control V. What? Okay, I feel like this texture's okay for the path. It's definitely not the best thing I've ever made, but I could see some pathways going with this. Now, hopefully the house doesn't look worse than that. Otherwise, we're really going downhill. Of the floor to be polished andesite and diorite in a checkered pattern? Oh, I don't know. How would that look with a cherry house? I don't know. Would that be a good idea? I mean, it could be cool, but I almost feel like it's clashing too much with the cherry. If I came across a rune portal, how would I be able to capture the chestlet? I don't understand, like, what you're saying, John the Gamer. You said something about capturing portals from earlier. Like, you should still, no matter what, you should still record the manhunt, like, in OBS or something. Like, you shouldn't just purely rely on flashback or something. I don't think I like this floor. I can't lie. I feel like it could be cool. What if we just did diorite? What if we did like normal diorite and then polished? No? I don't know. I don't know. This floor is not a good start. Maybe we just avoid the floor just like all my life problems right now, and we'll come back to that. We'll circle back to that. The birch floor? Ooh, birch could be cool. I think birch might be cool, and then we use those for like walls or something else. I don't know where I'm gonna find okay, found birch. Let's just throw some junk in this beautiful chest. Yeah, I guess you can take a screenshot. That feels like a really scuffed way to record a manhunt, though. I don't know. Like, trying to do it only cinematics could be cool, but I feel like you should... like, having some recording, I feel like would be better than nothing. I don't know. I mean, you could do screenshot, but obviously that's gonna mess with some stuff. And also, like, putting all the cinematics together, that takes absolutely ages. But, I don't know. It would be cool to have, like, a fully cinematic manhunt, but I feel like it would have to be pulled off just right, otherwise it would be a little off, I guess. Yeah, I guess you could use flashback first person, I don't know. Oh my goodness. Got jump scared by an Enderman. How fitting. totally continue because there's a CC Leaf website and it has so many cool animations and they're hard. Yep, I kind of want to... I got a lot of fun things that I think will help people planned. I'd say... I'm not trying to really be CC Leaf. But I do have some fun things that I think you guys would definitely like, and I'm trying to make them like a little bit more reasonable, I guess. But I guess we'll see what happens. That's why it's like at the moment I kind of have to stick with Premiere because the way I'm doing it, I'm not like doing it like a site, but I'm just trying to do it as like what the heck? As like presets and stuff. So all things that you can do in Premiere at least. Yeah, I think it's also weird because it's like, you know, there's just a certain extent that there's a certain things you just can't really or won't really ever see on C-Leaf because it's on a website, so you have to like do it and then you have to export it onto your, you know, computer as like a video and then you have to put it in there, which I think is, you know, it's pretty solid for like getting all the softwares to work, but it's also like you miss some things that you can do if you just had it like straight in your software, and it's just way more efficient. If you just have it in your software, you throw it on there, you do it real quick, and then you move on. Saplings too? I guess I could do cherry grove saplings around the base. That would be cool. Alright. Need to go so far every time. Yeah, the wood situation is a little bad. I mean, there's like a whole bunch of different things around though. There's like a jungle, all this stuff. Should I just leave this nest here? Kinda wanna break it. I'm gonna leave a floating nest. Ooh, there's a village right there too. Yeah, y'all gotta behave. Please tell me this isn't the village I already saw. I feel like I'm just running in circles. That like sums up how I play this game. Have I ever thought of working for people for like money? Well, like, I've gotten offered a lot of editing jobs, believe it or not. And I think I'm going to take some of them, but I also don't want to just like give up on you guys and not give you all the extra stuff I still want to do. Because like at the end of the day, I don't know, there's just something different. Like I could edit videos and whatever. There's just something different about like me making stuff for you guys and actually like being able to have a whole lot of creative freedom that I just can't get if I am stuck editing. This is the village I was already at. Wow. I am actually... we're not going to question it. Don't forget your way. Yeah, I'll try not to. I'm bad with directions on a good day, but today I have this really wonky setup. So I'm like looking back and forth between chat and stream. Which at this point, I think I've got a better idea. Now that I'm not answering Q&A, I could put it on my other monitor. And then I could actually pay attention a little more and not get lost as crazily, I guess. Let me, boy. Move OBS here. Alright. Problem solved. Moving on. Yeah, don't forget which direction. I think it was this way. Ever thought about making a channel membership? Maybe, but I think I'd honestly prefer to just try to get as much free content out there as I can, and then obviously like have a lot of products that you don't need, but would also help you guys that obviously are paid because they cost a lot of time to make as well. But membership maybe in the future, but it's like I just can't upload enough. And the biggest thing is, since I do most of the stuff myself, like a lot of people, they'll hire editors and thumbnail designers and all this, and like I hire people to do a couple things. I haven't hired anyone really yet, except I think one person do one thing, but I can't find like an editor to edit like me or someone to make things some of the ways I do, so. Let's see. Alright, this birch floor, I think this is gonna be better. Maybe we do birch floor and we try to strip the cherry oak. I don't know, birch floors always look pretty good. What if we try like a checkered path? Oh my goodness, I can't even break these in the right way. Wow. Double wow. Oh, I guess I could use slabs. You know what? I probably should. I hate mining birch trees and they're like forever. They're way too far away. Probably right. This is peak efficiency. Absolute peak efficiency. I think that's a good floor design. I think that could be cool. Show us your keybinds. They're like the same thing, but F3 is R. Or F5 is R. So that's how I toggle perspective. I don't know. I don't understand why people reach so far away to toggle perspective. Waterlog the floors. Dang, at this point, I'm gonna have like this full-blown amazing floor with no walls. I'm gonna spend like an hour on the floor, and there's gonna be no walls in this house. Okay, I feel like that's kind of long, but maybe we start and we do a hallway, and then we take it this way. This is so long. I feel like I made this too long. Okay, you know what? Whatever. We'll start with that. Yeah, this will be good. This is a floor-only house. It is. It really is. This is just the greatest house of all time. Floor-only house is gonna go crazy. Hey, at least the floor looks okay. It took a little bit of trial with a lot of error, but the floor is acceptable. Even if it's definitely not the greatest floor I've ever made. Yeah, that'll be good. Oh boy. We've got to express the poorness. I did use like all my cherry wood to smelt. That's kind of tragic. I still got some in there. Do we do like... That is not where I want that beam. And then... Oh no! This is, well, now this whole entire section feels off-center and it's killing me. This is actually tragic. Should I just, like, embrace the off-centerness? I have a channel I don't get to upload. I am so unmotivated and I really want to upload, but I barely keep up on videos before canceling it. How would you motivate me? I don't know. That's a weird one because I just don't have like an insane amount of motivation. But I mean, I guess it depends. Maybe just stop trying to make projects that are going to please the algorithm and like make some projects that are going to actually be fun for you to make. And at least for me, like the more I get into a project, the more I commit to it, like the more, I guess you could say, motivation I have to complete it. Especially if the project's going well. Like if you start with a really bad foundation and you don't enjoy the video idea, you're already just like making a bad project. You're honestly making a sinking ship, so I personally think it would just be better for you to just try to choose some projects that you'd enjoy over even what might be good in the algorithm. Okay. Do we strip these? Or do we leave them like this? I think I started editing... It was around COVID, honestly. That was just when I did Filmora. But it's definitely been a very slow process. Because I was a perfectionist in Filmora, which wasn't really a great combination. Do we do cherry doors? I think cherry doors are going to look good. Do we do a 3 here and then kind of embrace the off-centeredness? Brace it, as the Australians say. I was supposed to go to bed at, oh my goodness, and wake up for 30 minutes. Bro, you should go to bed. Strip logs might look better with cherry planks. Bro, you should definitely go to bed. Oh my goodness. Bro's gonna have no sleep schedule because of me. I feel horrible. What if... Sleep is nothing when I got the stream? I don't know what that means. I don't know if I'm putting you to sleep or if you just don't need sleep because of this, but... I feel like that could be okay. I don't know. It feels kind of like it needs some texture. I don't know. I think it needs some windows. Yeah, it's getting there. It looks okay. What if we did walls where there should be windows? Pale oak? I don't know where I'm gonna find those. I don't think I've ever really, like, experienced that biome. I understand there's, like, a guy in there, a very weird-looking guy with orange eyes or something. So I'd probably die to him. Okay, I don't know how to craft a wall, to be honest. How do I craft a wall? Do I need a stone cutter for this? How do I craft a smooth diorite wall? Okay, I just don't know how to craft the walls anymore. Oh, it is like that, but can I not do smooth ones? They actually don't have smooth ones? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, well, let's see what this looks like. This is gonna look bad now. Oh my goodness, no. I can't. Oh, this is... This house feels too blocky. I guess... Should we do pink windows? I know, I can't believe there's no smooth diorite walls. That's kind of crazy. Make like a circular wall decorations and use stairs and trapdoors. Oh, we could do stairs and... There's no smooth variants of any? That's kind of tragic. What sort of trapdoors? What if we just made some cherry trapdoors? Don't need glass in our windows? Where are we going? Don't question it. Don't question it. We need glass. Glass is essential. It's like the most pink house. I don't know why I've like made a pink house, but I don't like that. Okay, but actually could be good for the beams. Okay, there's something. Shelves? Shelves for deco? I think we do. I don't know how I'm gonna make shelves, but I can manage at some point, maybe. I think these look really good with the beams, though. Oh boy. We're too poor, we gotta mind that. Decor. Listen, okay? Whatever, close enough. When's my next upload? I don't know yet. My next thing might even be a stream again. We'll see how much I can get on it. I guess you're right. I think they kind of suit the cherry. I think once we have a roof, I think it just feels more like the bottom. I don't know. I like the trapdoors. Everyone's gonna just... Everyone's gonna make fun of my enunciation of that, okay? Like, I've never claimed to be good at reading. And I definitely can't spell, so I guess the 2 and 2 go together. Okay. We can't be bothered to fill all that in. We're too poor for that. I think we make passageway this way. No, I can't use dirt. We're too poor for that. Okay, I guess I have 12 dirt. Fine, we'll fill it in. Okay, good enough. I couldn't reach the other stuff. Grass was in the way. Trust. I should just make a dirt hut at this point. I guess so. Oh my goodness, I made that look so off. That is not gonna be... Wait. Does it look fine like that? Absolutely not. That looks horrible. This house is better. Bro, I am the worst builder in this entire game. Should have seen my builds. They've just not been improving. I don't build much. Yeah, the all-floor house. Do you think that'll be cool? Or do you think we had like a block here and here in theory and then we moved the whole thing that way? I don't know if I like that pink thing being exposed, because I'm gonna have windows here. I think we shift the whole thing 1 block to the right. All diorite blocks? Okay, then, yeah, I think I'm gonna move it 1 right, because I don't know, I just like odd numbers better in my builds. I say my builds like I'm actually a decent builder. But they definitely have, my signature fingerprint on them. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's a thing. Okay, let me see, someone asked a question. Can I make a video on what all the big Minecraft YouTubers use to make videos and how that not any normal person... Okay, I get what you're saying. That was definitely an interesting way to word it. But we got there. Maybe, I think I want to make a good amount of videos on like some things that a lot of creators, you know, don't expose that are like way more simple than most people know. But also I want to try to come up with some video ideas that are like fully, I guess, original, do I say? Where they're really kind of just giving you new ideas, things that people don't do, things that people don't try. I think I prefer those over copying. Because, like, there's a lot more ideas that no one ever does. Big John starting the export button for like a full minute. Let me see. I was talking about main pair. Oh, I see. I think I've watched like only part of a main pair video. Cause him and Flang Frags usually like are in videos, in each other's videos sometimes, right? I think. Bro said what? You know what? Okay, I feel like this is starting to be a little more cozy here. Honestly, I'm not that disappointed with where we're at. We're getting there. I feel like we're getting somewhere. Join SMPs. Some people would be happy if I saw you with other YouTubers. I get that. But I think, like, I've been invited to a lot of SMPs, but it's like, you gotta remember, there's only one of me and a whole bunch of things people want. So it's like, if I make SMP videos or if I spend time on SMPs, like, there's only, you know, so much time I'll have for videos. Maybe I could do that for a stream, but I feel like some of my other streams are going to be more, like, editing focused, if that. And then someone said, oh, John said, how should I keep my viewers engaged? I think that word's kind of, like, cliche. I feel like it's overused. Engaged is, like, an interesting word. I guess just interested, I'm going to go with that, but I think to actually keep people interested, you have to do what like a lot of people say, like Rec Rap. He's the guy who kind of says this, and a lot of people on YouTube. They say, what is it? You gotta like kill your... I forget what they're called. Kill your like daisies or whatever. But basically, even though there's a lot of parts in your video that are gonna like be enjoyable for you, you're still gonna try to want to cut out the things that are not directly adding to the story. Not like everything. Like you don't want to just make them inauthentic and I guess just, you know, edited for the for people to just stay and watch the whole thing. But like at the end of the video, you know, people should feel like they got some value and they actually enjoyed it and there was a nice story. So I think over-editing is a thing, but you definitely want to take out the parts that are not adding at all to the story. Still want to have some jokes though. You say you suck at it? I mean, I guess I could show... Do I dare show one of my first videos? No, I dare not. That would be, like, useless. I mean, it's basically as bad as it gets. It's, not something I could say I'm a very proud man of those videos. Bruh. We need to get more birch. Glad we used the slabs at least, otherwise we'd really be broke on the birch, but we're one log short of that corner. Okay. Oh boy. Alright. Birch mining session again. Still got our little beehive. We go down there? Is there any birch over there? I guess there is. It's probably better. How long did it take me to edit the last video? I don't know. It was way too long to count. I mean, I guess I could have started like an editing thing where I just like keep track of my hours, but that's too much. I'd say it definitely took months. I think the editing part took a while, but a lot of the other part took even longer, trying to figure out the best way to explain everything, and making all the shots definitely took a while. I'd say we'll just throw it down. We'll throw it into like... Because let me think. I released the other one in November. Let's just say around 3 months. I did take like a week and a half break in there though, where I didn't edit at all. So I guess that's also a thing, but yeah, we'll just say 3 months. How do you pronounce Deco? Bro, stop making fun of my pronunciation of that, okay? That's gonna get clipped. That's just over. I pronunciate things so wrong sometimes. He's pronouncing it wrong. I'm not gonna pronounce it again. You'll have to go back and see it if you want it. I'm just never saying that word again. No, I don't want to pronounce that word. Oh my goodness. Stop. We're going with... I'm not going to say it again. I almost just said it again. No, I'm not going to say it. You have to like... Stop. I've never understood that word. Why don't we just call it decor? Or something, like... That word just doesn't... Stop. Oh my... No, my axe broke. Are you serious? This game's just not with me right now. Don't worry, Mation. I do make mistakes. I just called myself Mation for crying out loud. I'm a disaster today. Who's got... Oh my word, someone's actually called MinecraftMotion. That's crazy. I wonder where the inspiration came for that one. MinecraftMation's actually a crazy name. That'd be for like an animation channel. That's only animation, just MinecraftMation. There you go. Someone's gonna use that. I mean, I guess someone already did use it. But hopefully someone will make like an animation channel off that. Aluminum alloy edge engine? Instead of... What is happening at this point? It is animation. Oh, do you actually make like videos on animation? It's kind of crazy. Okay, hopefully this will set us for a little bit. You have a channel? What sort of videos do you make? Is it like Minecraft animation? Is that actually what it is? That's crazy. Peak name. Wouldn't have even thought of that one. The decor is never gonna go away. Someone's gonna clip that. That's gonna be like a meme in my Discord. That's a disaster. Maybe I should just like use sign language or something. Maybe I need a webcam, then I could just do sign language. Lego animation? Oh, that's interesting. Like specifically like Minecraft Lego animations? You're not going to stop? Every few minutes you're gonna remind me of that tragedy? Wow, I can't even drive straight while looking at the chat. I'm like a drunk driver. Okay. Rose said, I really failed. I have 100 videos and only 300 subs. I mean, I guess it depends on like what you're going for. That's like the biggest thing for me. Like whenever I was going for views and subs and all that stuff, I just never got to a point where I was happy. Because you can always get more views and always get more subs. I just started making content that actually like was enjoyable to make and was actually just so fun, even if it was realistically not like worth it. Like theoretically spending months on a video for just a few people to watch it might not seem worth it, but to me it was, the result was just like me being able to watch back and see the thing I made instead of necessarily all the views that I didn't get, I guess. I did remember my way back home. How would I pronounce Nico? It's Nico. I actually worked with someone named Nico, so I guess that one I should know how to pronounce. Even though you're probably gonna still say I pronounce it wrong. You're gonna be like it's Nico or something. I don't know. Pro can't clutch. No, that was a great clutch. You don't understand. That was amazing. Maybe I'll have to like jump up and improve my existing clutching abilities. I'll build like a 100-block tower and we'll just water bucket like a pro. Tico clutch? No! Is this actually just gonna become a meme? This is a disaster. Do we keep going that way or do we move it? Guess we do need some more dye, right? Bro had this arrow when he... Oh, I'm pronouncing that wrong. When he tried to learn telebridging. There's just so many different ways to bridge. I learned speed bridging and now I suck at it, so I don't do it because I'll usually fall off a cliff and regret my life decisions. In Japanese, Nico is Gecko. Oh, yes! That was actually like their name. Like, so their name was like Nico to us, but I also did work with someone named Gecko. That's crazy. So many different names. Bro, I shouldn't even be trying to sleep right now. It's gotta be almost sleep time. Do you guys want me to, like, dare build a tower of gravel and try to clutch off it? I feel like I'm gonna fail. But, you know, you don't know until you try. Okay, you know what? This is just not. Oh, now I can sleep. Have fun. Pronunciation is like gecko, but Nico actually means cat? What? I can half consistently boat clutch? I think you're gonna say you can consistently half boat clutch. You can just like throw the boat on the ground, but not actually get in it. Clutch pronouncer mess. What? What is happening over there? Yeah, they are a little different. Boat clutches, I never really... I did have a point where I actually could do that relatively consistently. I don't know how. But I just, like, got good at timing it really well, I guess. What would happen if... So crazy. Minecraft YouTuber. I feel like this is gonna be a really weirdly shaped house. Oh boy. Are you doing a manhunt tomorrow? Are you doing it tomorrow, John, or... Oh my goodness. What time is it for you right now? Bro might actually be drunk. Are you talking about me? I hope you're not talking about me. Why did I put floor under the walls? It's not going to... No, because the wall's gonna go right here. Trust. Bro is talking about me. Wow. It's 4 AM. That's crazy. Time zones are so weird though. It's like... I went to go stream, there was no time that would have made everyone happy because there's like some people whose their time is like the exact opposite. 12 hours apart. It's only 6:30 for me right now, so... 10 AM is crazy. See, I just don't get time zones. That's like the weirdest part of streaming, I think. It's just time zones are just, they mess everything up. Did I do that right? Is that consistent? Yeah, it's 6:30 PM. Oh man, I can't even place things straight. 1:30 in the morning. See, like, I just don't get how people do this. Like, it's just like, everyone has such a different time. I guess so. I guess I do have some European viewers. Okay, I think this is actually getting somewhere. Actually, I think we'll keep going. We can join the world with you? Bro, I should have done like Essential World. That would have been a death trap though. Everyone would have like killed me and made fun of me. But tell me one play I should attempt in my manhunt. Bro, I don't know. I'm not like the guy of plays. My best play is like pronouncing decor incorrectly. I don't know. I think Dream literally spent like a bunch of time researching what he's gonna do. Like, obviously he didn't have it exactly planned out, but he just kind of had ideas of what he was gonna do because it would just make it way more interesting and give you something to look forward to. This is my punishment for ignoring my comment? Oh my goodness. Or out of all the things for me to pronounce and be made fun of for it. I didn't think decor was going to be the one, even though it was spelled wrong, so that's my benefit of the doubt. So it was spelled, I just pronounced it how it's spelled. Oh my goodness. What does that have to do with anything? Tico. T-R. A disaster. Okay, I think we'll bring it this way over here. He said it. Bro, okay, you know what? Maybe I should just, like, never say anything that even rhymes with that statement. It's clearly not in my best interest. Why are you asking me how to make 300? Is that, I think, euros fast? Like, how you're asking me out of all the people in the world? I think there's way more people who would be, like, better to ask. Gambling is crazy. Oh my goodness. This is horrible. Gambling? Any advice for a beginner Minecraft editor? I'm trying to master FB. Which one's FB? It's not Filmora, is it? Oh, flashback. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm actually slow. I'm actually slow. Okay. Yeah. I would say start with some simple shots and just try to make them look really good. Because what tends to kill a lot of people's editing, in my opinion at least, is when you try to do something that is so high above like what you're able to do right now that it just like looks kind of sloppy. I don't know if you know what I'm saying, but those sort of things kind of kill it for me. So it's like, I think you should try to slowly progress and get better. So you can start with really linear, really simple shots that just look really clean. And then you can go ahead and move to something that, you know, is a little bit more like using different keyframe types. I think you try like the different modes, but I would literally just try to start simple, because a really simple, clean flashback shot is always better than like one that you're trying to add all this stuff to it, but it just doesn't look right. It looks sloppy. Any ideas? I mean, I guess it depends. Like, what do you... I have a lot of ideas, but I don't know what you want me to, like, have ideas for flashback shots. Like, just try new things, I guess. I mean, definitely look into cinematography a little bit if you want to, figure out how to frame them well and make them look and make sense for the shot. Oh, the multitasking issues is crazy. Sound effect of a kill effect from a video, please answer. For sound effects, I actually just use like Pixabay and free sounds. Like, I don't usually look for specific sounds people have. You know, sometimes it's harder to find a sound than just to look for a sound that makes sense for your shot. Because sometimes when you're trying to like find what someone else has, they might have it like on a completely different thing, so it's just a pain. I don't know. I think Pixabay is pretty solid. Just make sure it doesn't have like that content ID shield, otherwise it can kind of be a little wonky, but most of them don't. And if you look through them enough, there's definitely some really high quality sound effects on there, so... You only use flashback shots for other multiplayer POVs? Yeah, POVs are kind of weird with flashback, because I think if it's like replay mod, it kind of smooths them out. So it's interesting, but like switching back and forth is kind of weird. Between like, especially multiplayer and you got yours that's normal, it's just a little wonky. But I mean, it's definitely just going to take practice. Like, I spent quite a while learning replay mod before I even got to have flashback, but now that that exists, it's like, I think the learning curve's a little less, but it still takes quite a learning curve to get really good at it, I guess. Oh, you gotta go? Last message? Alright, see ya, monkey. You're like, it's Progrer, but chiller and cooler. Well, that just feels like what? That feels like mean. Progress, my buddy. I talked to him before I even like started making this channel. Oh my goodness, bro said, but feels so mean. Bro, Pogger's pretty chill. How old are you? I was asked that question earlier. I don't know if I ever answered it. I don't know. I mean, I feel like most people say how old they are, right? It's not like crazy to say how old you are. I don't know. I'm 19 at this point, so there, you guys get it. You guys stuck around, so the 8 of you get to hear my age, I guess. Even though 4 more people are probably gonna watch this back. Oh yeah, Nightbot did trip a little bit. I don't know. This was my first time streaming, so I've never really done a bot before. I didn't even know if it would work. I don't know, I always pronounce it Prager to me, but... How old are you? I'm younger than you? Oh my goodness, I need more diet. What am I doing? Make a 32-bit Minecraft Redstone computer with 7 megabytes of... What? Bro, that would be crazy, making a redstone computer. I'd suck with redstone. I've made like very simple farms and most of them were just copied from someone else. Oh yeah. I'm not 22 yet. I'm not old enough to take on that, I guess. I'll take it as either, I don't know if I should take being like thought I was older as a compliment or an insult, because it could go either way. I'm just gonna take it as a compliment. Dang, we got all the ages in here, I guess. $17.5. Bro, I had to put the half. I put... Oh boy. What if I... Oh boy. You know what? I'm just gonna cover that up. No one saw that. I don't have the dirt to put it all there. Oh boy, we'll fix that later. This is a really weird shape. What is this shape even supposed to be? It's like a... Actually not the worst shape I've ever seen, but it's definitely an interesting shape. Oh my deco, stop. Stop killing my deco. Bro's killing my ego with the deco. Oh, do we have no cherry left? Oh, okay, we're getting cherry. Oh wait, I'm blind. You know what? I don't mind the rain. A face reveal in 356 days and 12 hours, 58 minutes in 8, but now 1 second. What? That's oddly specific. It's kind of concerning. Should I be concerned? It's the shape of Deco. Yes, this is the official shape. I'm gonna... Deco is now a shape. Oh, 365. Probably. You probably did. 356 is weird. It's crazy. Zoom out and let you take a picture of the shape? Wait, well that rate... Like, what? There's your shape. Should I go up top? Maybe when I do a clutch, we'll take a picture from the top of the shape. This will be the deco shape. I wonder if I can put it... I wonder if I can, like, implement it in my next video and do, like, a little Easter egg. Put, like, a deco shape somewhere. You guys think I should do that? I think I can. I do enjoy my, Easter eggs sometimes. Do I put in the deco shape? Do I do some deco reference? Do I embrace the memes? Where are your coordinates IRL? No reason. That's crazy. I feel like there is a reason for such a thing. Alright. I'm gonna try with my next video. I'm gonna try, you know, I'm gonna put it on my to-do list right now. We're gonna find a spot for it. Alright, it's on the list. I guess look for it in the next video. If you guys remember by then. You make money yet with editing? I guess not by the editing. Like, obviously some people bought, you know, UI Expander, which I made a little bit off of, but obviously I got fees and a bunch of other business expenses I have to pay, so... Not anything crazy, to be honest, but... I don't know. I'm still trying to decide, because in the summer I work at the golf course. So I'm trying to decide exactly, like, how I should split my hours. Bro has my IP. Why would you write it down? Bro is just IP tracking. That's horrible. You concern me. Well, I know not mine. If you had mine, I don't know how you could even do that. But, you know, nowadays, I wouldn't even be shocked. If you hear noises at night, bro, I already struggle enough with sleep. Don't make it worse. Give me at least a little bit of sleep. Bro's just an evil mastermind, I guess. Bro can make it better? What is that supposed to mean? What has happened? Who's just practicing? I don't even know if I want to question this further. Do we do pink windows? I feel like we just need to do pink windows, right? Objectively, should we split this? Should we do, like, every 3 blocks we split one of them with these? Like that? Make a hairline reveal is crazy. I think we split it. I think it looks acceptable. Would you like to share your shader settings? Bro, I don't even, like, have any crazy settings. Like, these are different than my video for streaming, so I can, like, have a little bit better performance. They're nothing crazy. They're just, like, relatively default settings with a few custom things in Euphoria that you probably haven't even seen here. That changes pink windows to the deco shape? Oh my goodness, that would be crazy. You need a swim... Bro, okay. Okay, I don't... You know what, I can't even say I'm not that bad at golfing. I do definitely, hit quite a few in the water. But, like, I'm not as bad as the actual golfers. I see those guys do some crazy things. I've seen some of them accidentally, like, on a rainy day, let go of their club and just lob it into the pond. And bro went diving for it, too. That's the funny thing. Alright, we're gonna get some sand. I'm gonna grab a bucket, too. I can walk you through if you don't know how. I know how to make texture packs. I make texture packs sometimes, actually. But, yep. I might throw a couple of the texture packs I make, just like simple ones, on Planet Minecraft. I don't know, I've thrown a couple things on there, but nothing for this channel yet. He'll build a deco-shaped skyscraper on my SMP. Well, that's gonna be a crazy video. Oh my goodness. The deco. This is... I would have never expected this to be a meme, and why are these guys just pointing their guns at me? That's kind of crazy. He's gonna make a full video. I made the deco shape on this Minecraft SMP. I can see it right now. Am I stupid? Oh my goodness, I'm so stupid. Did I just go down there and then just come back up and grab water? Is that all I did? There's no way. I'm actually just so slow. I meant to grab sands. Oh, we don't talk about it. Wow. I am actually just... Yikes. No one should ever ask me for advice on multitasking, because I am not very good at multitasking. Release a demo of your Premiere Pro plugin with, like, limited UIs or something, because I really want to try it out, but I'm not sure if it'll fit my content style. Like, what do you mean? Like, oh, like a demo trial? I mean, it's kind of weird, because it's not necessarily like a plugin. It's a Mogurt file, so I don't think there's any way that Premiere has, at the moment at least, to, like, have a trial or demo of that sort of thing. I know, it's kind of weird. In the future, I do have some more plans I'm going to do with that, so you might want to wait till then and see, but I think a lot of people will enjoy the plans I have for that. Because yeah, it is kind of like a stylistic choice. I know some things in the future I'm going to make are less like of that, so that's just one of the more complicated things I'll probably make. I got some other things in the making right now. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoy that I stream. I was just like thinking, I'm like over here spending hours editing, and I'm like, it's just taking forever. So I should probably just stream so like people, you know, don't forget that I am in fact still alive. Just for the fun of it. Very chill guy. I'll take it as a compliment. Some people say my voice makes them fall asleep. I don't know which direction I should take that. What's being 19 like? I don't know. I mean... What's being 19 like? I feel old some days, and other days I feel young. You're like in this weird state where it's like, you can feel old and young at the same time. That's what I'm saying. Oh, okay, Rose called me an uncle. I see how it is. How did I learn to edit so well? I really honestly think it's a lot of my perfectionism. Like, I would just sit there until I learned something. It didn't matter if I tried it 5 times, failed, and then the 6th time I figured out like something actually crazy. I would just sit there, and I'd have a vision of what I want, but I'd have absolutely no idea how to make it, and no real tutorials or anything. So I'd honestly just sit there until I figured it out, and sometimes I'd figure out a bunch of other stuff like in the meantime. So it'd just be like almost this thing where I just get filled with more ideas. Those are things you usually don't get when you do like tutorials and stuff. I still like tutorials sometimes, but I just think it's kind of cool to try to learn something yourself, because you'll get a lot more out of it. Don't lie, you use only 1% of your power on deco and 1% on clutches. Oh my goodness. I gotta try clutching. I gotta try this. I haven't played this game enough to know if I can even do it anymore. I think the reason I want a PC is because of 2 things: better performance and DaVinci Resolve. You know what? That's honestly so valid. There's like only so much you can do without a PC. It's like people want me to make, you know, all these videos for all these softwares, and it's like there's just, you are to a certain extent limited, especially if you don't have a PC. How much effort to finish your last video? I guess effort is relative, but for my last video, like, I had to record a full voiceover and a full video, that one actually showing how to actually install the transition pack. And when I did that, it was like the day before. I had to do it really quick. I had a deadline, and I had a dry throat, and I was like sick and dying. So at the end, I was really pushing it. But I mean, it's definitely worth it. It was just a lot of effort. I think it was the most fun I've ever had making a video, though, honestly. Like, I just got to take my creative freedom and throw it in there wherever I want it. Guess what? What am I guessing? Oh my goodness! Stop with the decor! Do you only use Premiere? Or do you... No, I definitely use a lot of After Effects. I'm trying to... Since I am okay at After Effects, I'm trying to make a lot of things, like, that you can do in After Effects right now. Like, that's the goal of, like, a lot of my Mogarts and things. I want to make some things that you can only do in After Effects. Like, I want to make it so you can do them in Premiere, too, and, like, make them easier and better, and just make it so it's more open for people who don't want to go back and forth, because sometimes it's a pain with, like, dynamic link and stuff, and I don't know, I'm just trying to make it kind of seamless so you could just, like, throw in your Mogart, throw it together, and move on to the next thing, because it takes a while. Using my 4GB RAM phone to emulate Minecraft Java? Oh my goodness, that sounds crazy. What's your favorite animal? In real life or in Minecraft? We want pink. Either or? Okay, in Minecraft, it's probably... I don't know, what is it? It might be the snowy fox in Minecraft. Those look kind of cool. There's just something so solid about those. There might be a different one, but yeah, that's definitely the go-to. Now, in real life, I don't know, I'm not a big pet guy. My pet's just kind of like... I don't know, I think pets are overrated. I'm probably gonna get, like, killed for that, but... I don't know. Like, my pets are okay. I just think they're kind of a pain sometimes. I love my cat, though. So... The decor creature is crazy. I guess in real life I just have to say cats, because I do love my cat, and that's, like... the only pet that is peak to me. Do we make pink glass? Wait. Can we dye glass after we make it into panes, or is it just a pain to do? Oh, that's crazy. Bro is obsessed with the decor, oh my. I don't even know it. Like, if we're talking about decor, like the actual word that exists is like, it's just short for like decorations. It's like interior decorations, I guess. Pink glass. Yeah, I think pink glass is gonna look so good with this house. Snowy foxes into decors. Bro. Oh my, I can't believe this is gonna be the meme for me. I would have never expected decor to be like the thing. Oh my goodness, there's a village back here. They're just everywhere. This is crazy. We got some potatoes. Some potatoes, eh? Get the pink petals. Well, that's a good idea. I think those could be actually pretty cool. Wait, you can do that? No way! I was thinking I would have to go find some like red flowers, and then I was gonna have. Oh my goodness! You just saved me. You just saved me an absolute pain. That's crazy. I guess it makes sense, but like I've known Minecraft to have even more crazy contradictions in the way it works, so I guess I didn't really know. Make a carpet with snow foxes? What? Carpet with snow foxes is crazy. I feel like that's like borderline gonna give me like, I don't know, carpet out of those foxes. Or decor. Start a project in occupying the world under... Oh my goodness. Do you think I should get some sleep, but I'm scared of decor night? Bro, I think I'm gonna have like decor trauma after this. I'm never gonna say that word the same again. Like in real life, it's gonna be bad if I ever see that. You should probably get some sleep though, bro. All the carpets in the decor. Bro is obsessed. Wonder if there's a cliff I can like attempt to not collapse and the water bucket fail off of. No, there's no good cliff. I guess there's this, but that's not really... I'm gonna just like hit the side of a block or something. Guys, I'm so pro. I'm so pro. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay, pink glass. Now here's the question. Can we do it with panes? Did I craft them too early? There's no... Oh my goodness, this game's so dumb. So wait, what if I do like 6? No, okay. There's no way to do panes with that? Oh wait. Well, who would have thought? That's the weirdest thing. See, this game makes no sense sometimes, but I'll take it. Oh boy. Wait. Oh. Yikes. Or do we... Do I put 2 dye right here like that? Or should I have it so that when there's center pole, it just like collides with the center pole and goes on? Yeah, I should. I probably should. Keeps it consistent. Alright. Yeah, there we go. It's a T-coin clutch. Okay. When am I gonna stream again? I honestly don't know. Like, I have a few ideas. I don't know what people, like, want to watch, I guess. But I do have some ideas that I think would be pretty enjoyable. The window is the last thing to add. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoy the stream. I don't know, I've never really streamed before, so it's kind of weird, like, streaming and already having, like, a couple people here. But I guess it is. Glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, it took me forever to render those animations, but I thought it'd be a little fun to make some, like, subtle countdown animations and stuff like that. I don't know, I tried, like, a glass style. It's kind of weird, but eventually I think it started coming together. What is the roof gonna be? Is the roof gonna be cherry? Or should we do something else? Editing stream. I could do that. I see a lot of people requesting that. Honestly, I might just have to, but it does seem like it's gonna probably be really boring and also hard for me to edit and talk to chat at the same time. But I do have some options. I might do like a mix of like an editing stream, but not just like me editing a video. Oh my goodness. Make it bamboo wood? Do we think bamboo, deep slate plus spruce? Would deep slate, I mean, it would add a lot of contrast if we put deep slate here. I mean, sure, yeah, what else is there? Bamboo could be cool. Do you think bamboo is too much though? Do you think that like yellow's gonna clash? I don't know if I could see birch. Maybe birch. Do we go deep slate mining to see what it would look like? Definitely add some contrast. If you make a birch to bamboo gradient? How am I supposed to make a gradient? Like, you're just talking about, oh, go pink mode? Fred just wants the whole thing pink. It's just like Mrs. Motion or something. Cherry's tempting. Let me see what cherry would look like. Just for the sake of it. Barbie. This literally is, I was not planning on building a pink house. I'm not even like a pink guy. But here we are, I guess. Oh my goodness, I can't place blocks correctly. Oh boy. I'll remember when I joined stream and you reacted to my manhunt idea. Bro, I don't even know what YouTube's like issue is with the whole Q&A thing. I was just thinking it would be like, you know, a nice simple thing, but it was like a disaster. It was like glitched and broken. It was actually I couldn't even see the questions at a certain point. You could tell I don't use enough ChatGPT because, like, I misspell things and miswrite them all the time and everyone points them out. I guess it's authentic if that's what authentic is. Oh, you subbed to my video? You subbed to you and your friend? Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. Are you in my Discord, John? John the Gamer? Dark oak planks, stairs, deep brown, contrast perfectly with cherry to make it less pink heavy, man. That's crazy. Yeah, I think this is too much pink. This is a Barbie house. I don't like it. Do we go with like a dark oak? We'd have to go find... I think I saw a forest. I don't remember where. Because, you know, my abilities of finding things are just not there, but... Don't trust AI is so valid. Seed map. I could do a seed map, but I don't like seed maps. I don't know. They feel like borderline, like... How is this, like, completely normal? But I guess I could do that. Harvest some logos from there. Cheating? It feels like it. It just feels... I guess I play Minecraft in a really wonky way, though. So, like, it's not cheating. It's just using your resources, but I don't know. Almost like exploring more than looking on a seed map. Even if I can't find my way back. Yeah, like I guess it depends. Like you can't really. Do I say? I guess you can't really cheat in a single player world unless you make a claim and you just like don't follow through with it. Like it's really only cheating if like I were to say, oh, I didn't use a seed map and didn't locate anything. This is pure vanilla, and then I use a seed map secretly. Like that to me is cheating because you made rules and you broke them. But I guess in a single player world, like you could be in creative and not be cheating if you just tell people it's in creative. I want some gravel so I can do like a little clutch. Do I use After Effects or purely Premiere? I get this a lot. I use a lot of After Effects. I use a lot of Premiere. It's just kind of like back and forth, honestly. I do enjoy messing around in After Effects more. I just prefer the UI because I've gotten way more used to it. So I guess I do use that more in theory. But most of the things I do can go either way. I just choose that because yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that deco clutch, I guess. I should probably use torches for this. That would probably be way faster. Yeah, that's fair. Premiere is a little difficult to work with sometimes. That's like one thing I've noticed. That's why I'm trying to make so many things for Premiere, so you don't have to like be stuck in this weird like middle position with Premiere. But I don't know, I want to find like a solid way to get that middle ground so you can like edit a lot of things in Premiere that you could usually only do in After Effects. I'm stuck between school and editing. That's so valid. This summer I'm gonna be stuck between like a lot of things. I don't know what the balance is gonna be. There's gonna be like work, life, golf, whole bunch of stuff. Whole bunch of stuff. That's so valid. You kind of do have to like choose what you're gonna emphasize sometimes. There's no Barnes army coming after us. What does Barnes army mean? Oh, Bannis. I don't know why I put an R in there. No, not again. How should I send the carpet texture pack to you when I'm done? Just make a ticket in the Discord, and then just like, yeah, I'll remember. Just drop it in there and tell me what it is, and then I'll remember. You're in the Discord, right? If you're not, it should be in the description. Oh, Baron. Yeah, I see. Follow my dream versus follow my parent. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Why can't you do both? We got enough gravel? Yeah, we got a stack. We can do a clutch on that. Yeah, that's fair. You don't need to use Discord much. I don't know. It's just like my preferred spot, I guess, to just kind of have everything. Because, like, I guess I can do email, but email's a little more wonky sometimes. I just prefer Discord, I guess. At least at the moment. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, email does feel janky. That's just how it is, I guess. Alright, do we do the clutch? Let's make sure our spawn is set. Oh boy, I'm so gonna miss now. Wait, now I have that mindset. No, I'm gonna make it. Trust. Alright. Water bucket? Is that what we're gonna clutch? Yeah, we gotta just do that. We gotta do something simple, otherwise there's just gonna be zero chance. We got this. And we get to see it from the top. It's a win-win. Or wait. No, we won't clutch in the house. I'll probably clutch on a slab or something and just get a waterlogged block. A water deco clutch. How far up should I go? Like, this is already death. Ladder clutch? No, I just hit the top of the ladder with that. No. This is good. Oh, it's so far. Watch me just lag spike and then... Oh, man. Alright. Lands in the house. No, I don't want to jump too... Oh yeah, we also get like the decor. Let me take a screenshot so I can save that. Okay, good. Now we have the decor shape. Okay, here we go. Let's go! We actually made it. That's crazy. See, absolutely no sweat. There was no chance I missed that. I kind of thought I was gonna miss that, I can't lie. Okay, I gotta fix my Nightbot, because I realize it's doing something like anytime you like format things in a weird way. Let me fix that real quick. Okay, I think I disabled the right one. Because yeah, I'm sorry, I've noticed like a lot of times if you format something the wrong way, it doesn't like it, so now it should work, hopefully. I think. You didn't see it repeat? You clipped that? Oh. Yeah, we'll take it. Let's just break all this. Where's a button or something? Yeah, glad I used gravel. Repeat is crazy. Oh my god. Bro just wants me to do it until I die. Oh boy. So what did we decide on the roof here? Is the roof gonna be like... I feel like... I don't know if I like the dark oak. What's my major? I don't have a major. My only major is failure, I guess. Make a Pet Ultra Divine Pro Max to see... What? No, I think they updated Zoomify to work on this one, I guess. Or whatever I'm using. Yeah. I don't know. I got mine to work. I'm probably gonna leave in like 10 minutes here. Oh, how do big YouTube... Yeah, I forgot to answer that, sorry. How do big YouTubers integrate their replay shots into their editing? And the editors creating the replay shots, are there dedicated people for this? For the replay shots? Or does the... I mean, I guess it depends on the person. Like, a lot of people just have people do the replay shots. But I guess not a lot of people. But mostly the bigger creators, they'll have someone like dedicated for those. I mean, for me, obviously, like, I do all mine anyway. So, I just find it more fun to implement things that, like, you've made, because you already kind of have it planned out, and you can really put it together in a really nice way. But that's just me. A lot of people do that. Oh, when did we get a golden apple? That's crazy. After 5 months, how many subs do you think you'll have? I guess I'll go get some bamboo, and we'll go, cause we did see a forest. Let me sleep first. Yeah, I have no idea how many subs I'll have. Cause, like, I don't know, when I made the transition video, like, before that I had, like, 20. So, honestly, I have no idea. It probably depends a lot on how much I post and, you know, how niche they are. I know my next video is probably going to be a little bit more niche than the transition one, but I still think it'll be a solid video. Alright, W. 3 mouth, right? What? Oh my goodness, I almost went with no food. I was gonna starve to death. I'm actually just struggling at this game right now. Bro said I'm cooking. Is this house acceptable? Fair enough. Impressive. It's niche this time, not oh my goodness. Bro, I can pronounce words. Can't believe I was about to go to bed and I pulled this. Bro, it's just the most like chillax stream ever. I don't even know. Yeah. Need some help with sound balancing and choosing the right music. Sound balancing is like one of those things that it feels harder to do until you like get the hang of it. Because like for me, you know, there's like a couple things with sound that actually made me do better. I think one of them was definitely, I should have taken a screenshot of the chords. Definitely, you're gonna want to put your sounds like, let me think, does sound come first? Or video come first? You want your video like 1 to 2 frames before your sound for like sound effects. That's a big thing for me that made it sound more consistent because it's always like the same. So having your video 1 to 2 frames before your sound is definitely a big one. And your music should probably cap at around like -18 decibels, and then your voiceover like -6 or -3 or something around there. You just gotta mess with it and find your sort of settings, but then you have to stick with something because if you like change it around, that's when it feels inconsistent. Bro said, sorry, bro, for this trauma. We should probably make you get some good sleep. I don't know. My sleep schedule has definitely not been great. I just can't fall asleep some nights, you know? It is what it is. I mean, some nights I sleep well, some nights I just can't. I think it'll be better in the summer, to be honest, though. When I'm, like, outside doing more, you know? Oh. But I guess we'll see. You guys' sleep is crazy. Bro's orchestra in the morning? Bro, you're like, you should probably go to bed. Luckily, I'm leaving, gonna head out pretty soon here, so it, you shouldn't have to, you know, stay too long. Bro needs sleep. So you're saying the video should appear first before the sound effect. Why would that work if it's not synced though? Okay, so video, it's like the same sort of concept as the speed of light and the speed of sound. Light travels less fast than sound. So when you actually see like the sound itself, it's usually, or when you see the sound, goodness, that's gonna be clipped. When you hear the sound, it's usually just a little bit earlier than when you'd actually see the video. So that's why you do it like that, because the order of seeing it, they don't travel at the exact same speed. I thought it was weird too at first, but that's like what the people who edit well do, and it makes sense. I think I mostly thought it was weird because I listen to my videos with earbuds a lot of the time, and they have like a really, I don't know, like the lag between listening and seeing is a little bit big. So I just thought it felt off, but it actually, once you listen to it normally, it feels fine. Feels more right than just the same. Do I have a degree in something? No, I do not have a degree in anything. No degree, no fancy things. I mean, I guess I passed high school. So there's a degree, I guess. I got a high school diploma. Yeah, I know I said C sound, okay, but like, come on. Come on, cut me some slack. You've never seen sound before? Minecraft trivia is crazy. Bro, there's like no bamboo here. I'm gonna have to like bamboo it or bone meal it. Unemployed, you mean? Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. If the editor doesn't make the replay shots himself, is it harder to add transitions like the ones in your video? Does the editor plan the video before the replay shots are made? Yeah, so usually what would happen is like the editor would kind of tell them, or like the main editor or whatever, they like tell them what they want for these sort of things. But that's, I think a lot of the time why you don't see these like transitions as much, because they're just like, you can't really do some of them without the planning. So that's why a lot of these, you know, videos from the larger creators, you just, it's harder to see things that are not like very just commonly used everywhere, I guess. So yeah, that's one of the biggest things. Like same with like editing and animating. It's harder to have like a really nicely implemented shot and animated like well and everything when you have so many people doing different tasks. It's definitely possible. It's definitely a normal thing. It's like writing a movie. Obviously people make movies, you know, with multiple people, but it's just, you have to really coordinate a lot differently. And usually what just ends up happening is it's just like the repetitiveness goes up and the quality tends to go down a little bit, but it is what it is. I mean, if you find the right guy to make your replay shots, it depends. Some people might even edit part of them, you know. He isn't unemployed, helping out a lot of people he's creating out here. I'll take that as a compliment. Make a shield, bro. Oh, you're right. Shields are literally the most OP thing in this game. Like, it's crazy how one ingot can, like, almost save you from more damage than, like, 24. I don't even know if I could see my house from the top of this mountain. How do I know how to edit? I mean, it's like earlier I was talking about, basically, if it's not adding to the story, you probably shouldn't have it in the video, but the issue is people will take that and the logic will be like, okay, then we'll just do, you know, the editing that's just like over the top and there's no dull points. You want some dull points in there, but you want them to all like progress your story a little bit. So I don't know, I guess adding and taking away is something that comes with time. But you gotta just know, like, you gotta understand when you have a bias towards something compared to it actually being a really good idea to be in there. Because you will have bias when you, like, make something. You'll be like, I want that because it's, you know, I made it, whatever. Like, my last video, there was a lot of animations and shots I made. Just threw them out, scrap. No one saw them. It's like, they just they just weren't gonna be good, so. But, yeah, I didn't really learn to edit specifically from someone, I guess. I'm not monetized yet. Hopefully, once YouTube figures out how to... Oh, we found the kill site! Let's go. Once YouTube figures out that sort of stuff for me. I don't know, hopefully my AdSense account gets approved eventually. Oh my goodness, we were looking for this and we couldn't find it. Now we weren't looking and there it is. This is not as useful as it would have been if we found it earlier. This calcite is just the greatest block in this game. Okay, I guess we're using a stone pickaxe. That's so disappointing. Oh my goodness! Don't clip that. Don't clip that. How did you get better at sound design? Sound design was a big thing for me, like, I just wasn't really good at first and all my animations would always feel so dull. But when I, like, actually kind of started realizing that sound is literally half the video, it kind of changed perspective for me, and I spent a lot more time on the sound than I would have originally, because I just thought, oh, I gotta animate it really well, and I'll throw some sound in there and it'll be okay. And it was okay, but it just wasn't very good, I guess. I think, yeah, you could probably beat me in a fight. A lot of people could probably beat me in a fight. Do I make pixel icons in After Effects or Photoshop? Believe it or not, I usually make them inside of Paint.net. Paint.net is like the greatest free software known to man. I don't care. It is so good. I think I even paid for it because I was just like, this is just so good. Oh my, you didn't clip- Why'd you clip the calcite pickaxe? Come on now. Come on, a calcite pickaxe is great. Yeah, I know it's free, but they're just such a solid, like, software. I just wanted to support them a little bit, you know? Bro said, why not? Dang, the calcite pickaxe is crazy. Alright, I got some calcite. I should probably run back to the base, and then I'm gonna have to call it. If I can find the base. Because it's all about that base. I think I didn't remember-ish where it was. Maybe. I took a quick screenshot before I ran too far. Do you prefer... what chicken or chicken butter? I don't know what any of those things are, I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, I feel like I'm scaling a mountain for no reason. I think I could just walk this way. Poseidon or... Poseidon? Poseidon, you're talking about, like... that one, like, god of, was he, like, the water or something? Is that the one? Or are you talking about some food? See. Mexican... okay, I see. Yikes. But I don't know what the other one is, so I guess just Poseidon. I mean, I had to do, like, a Greek mythology reading for school or whatever, and I'm pretty sure I failed that, so, yeah. I can't see! Oh my god! These clouds are, I definitely shouldn't have turned down the cloud quality, but whatever. We're just not gonna question it. I think, these clouds are not doing it. Ooh, there was a shooting star. Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm lost. I took a screenshot, though, so I could kind of, like, figure out where we were, I think. Okay, let me pull up that screenshot. Night vision is cheating? See, I wouldn't... I don't know, I struggle with that one, because, like, genuinely, the game gets so dark and hard to see sometimes. It's borderline, like... not cheating to me. Because it's like, maybe... if the game, if, like, you could... but it's just really not. I mean... Fulbright is just a solid thing, so you can see. Especially with YouTube videos, too. You're gonna probably want it. Because otherwise, it is actually just a pain for people to see on YouTube. It's so dark, you can't see anything. I don't have it installed, because I don't really need it much. I like using torches, but... I don't know, it just changes the vibe, but I definitely think it's just chill to use. I mean... Minecraft should just, like, brighten up Minecraft, I guess. Alright, let's see. What were the chords? Zeus or Cinderella? That's crazy. Okay. So, going west... how do I work this new chord menu? 3, 8, 2, 6, negative 1, 7... Okay. I think we can do it. 3... I'm so not used to where these chords are. Okay, so it's this way. W. Nether fog is horrible. It is honestly pretty bad. That's, yeah. Okay, let's see. Where are we at? Okay, so I think it should be this way. Zeep Zop Zoop Zap, what? How did you offered RTX 4070? What does that mean? Oh, a Ford. Oh, a Ford. I saved up a lot for my PC. I got a 4070 Ti because I just thought it was like the perfect middle ground without like going to a full-blown 4080. And weirdly enough, the first one they sent me, like, I got it, I think it wasn't really, yeah, it was just like open box, right? It was just nothing, like, it was supposed to be basically brand new, but the box was open. It was like $50 less than normal. I should have just bought a brand new one. But they sent like, it was literally like bent in half. It was like so bad. That was like the most stressful thing ever because I had to try to return it. There wasn't really a good return policy. Luckily I got my money back because like, bro, that would have been the most expensive fail in a while at that point at least. Ooh. Okay, wait, we don't have a pickaxe for that. I think good. Why are there actually so many lodestones? Is this like a new thing? What CPU? I think I have a 30 or 1300K. Nothing crazy, just like an i5. Oh my goodness. Hey, we see our stuff. Oh wait, that's the village. There's our stuff. Look at that. What a beauty. You're playing integrated? Oof. Yeah, weirdly enough, I think my PC bottleneck is my RAM. And I have a lot of RAM. That's the trash thing. I'm not buying no RAM in this crisis. I have 64 gigs, but like I cap it all the time with my renders because I just do some crazy things that are just unnecessarily complicated and look really simple. Or they're just not good for rendering. 180 frame is my max. It's not bad. I mean, obviously it's Minecraft, so, you know, there's that, but it's not that bad. I'm feeling a 5060. I haven't really looked into the 50 series. Are they like a pretty big leap, or is it relatively like small? Because I know like 3060s were like a solid choice, even at that point. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, it is expensive, but I don't know. For me, it was like I had a laptop before with a really bad laptop computer like GPU. It was integrated really bad. I should have just done integrated graphics for like that. That was not worth it. So I just thought I'd rather buy one now instead of having to like buy one and then buy another one because it's not good enough. I'd rather just like start where somewhere like I just don't have to change it for a while. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna head out here. It's crazy, it's been 3 hours. Y'all should probably get some sleep before I like keep y'all awake. Goodness gracious. But nonetheless, yeah. If you want to join my Discord, it's in the description. But anyway. Sleep? Bro, you need sleep. Sleep is an essential thing, trust. Absolutely essential. Anyway, I'll see you guys. I'll probably try to stream, you know, sometime here again. I usually announce them in the Discord pretty early, so. But the Deco house, yeah, it is absolutely fire. It's a work in progress, but it's fire. Anyway, I'll see you guys. Get some sleep.